Hey guys, I just got a book called Theomatics, and it's an incredible book pretty much about Gematria, and it shows how certain phrases in the Bible are fractals of important Gematria numbers, and those specific numbers um, are going to be consistent for each verse. So every number right here, every number that appears in the text of the Bible is a key number for the theomatic structure. Every number in the Bible used in a historical and quantitative sense also contains a symbolic function and is a key number for the theomatic structure itself. So I just took some pics of the important ones. Like we all know John 21 talks about the 153 fish that they catch. What's interesting is that the Greek word for fishes, ichtheos, is 1224, which is 153 times 8. So as we go along, we'll see how all of the verses containing fishes are fractals of 153. So fishes in Luke 19 is 153 times 8, and also the net that catches the fishes in John 21, 153 times 8. Fishers of men, Mark 117, 153 times 4. Drew the net to land full of great fishes, 153, actually is 153 times 54. So all these verses are fractals um, of the number itself that it just named, 153. See right here, fishes of the fishes, the two fishes, the two, the coming up, the first fish, the multitude of fishes, multitude, drought. 289 is also involved with this. We'll get into that later. Um, and when it was filled, bringing it up, and a fish lying on. All of these verses containing the 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 idea, the concept of the fish is a fractal of that same 153 fish archetype that that the Bible told us to look for. Even in the Old Testament, rule over the fish of the sea and over the fish of the sea, 153. I'm not going to talk about 170 right now and the the 289. That'll be later. Ezekiel 47:10, fish of the great sea, is also the 170, but I'm not going to talk about that. Okay, now let's get into the number 276. This one is crazy because it pretty much is Satan. Okay, and every time it mentions it, it'll be a fractal of 276. Every time it mentions Satan, in these verses. Satana in Greek is 276 times 2. When we all know 276 is the number of souls saved from the shipwreck in the book of Acts. So that number was given to us by the Bible. We're not just throwing it around. Satan among them in Job 1 and 6. You were in Eden, Ezekiel 28:13, fractals of 276. If the housemaster Beelzebub, he is possessed by Beelzebub, and by the ruler of the demons he expels the demons. Mark 3:22, 276 0 times 2. I mean, it's all mini fractals of the same concept. It's saying Satan was in this guy. And now the ruler of this world shall be cast out. Notice how it's saying God in John 12:31. It's not saying God is the ruler of this world. God is the creator of this world. Satan rules it. He's the one making the corrupt fascist laws. He's the one starting the riots. He's the one separating everyone. God is not in charge of all that. But God is allowing Satan to do this so as to test us. The ruler of this world is coming. John 14:30, 276 times 15. The God of this age has been blinded, or has blinded, in 2 Corinthians 4 and 4. It's talking about the same concept, so it's going to still be 276, y'all. Satan and religion are both the same. Religion is not the Christianity around today is religion. The true Christian religion is not a religion. As contradictory as that sounds, I don't care if you understand it that way, but it's not about customs, it's about grace and predestination and charity. That's it. The prince of the power of the air, 276. Satan the liar. He is a liar in John 8:44. The evil one in 1 John 5:19. All fractals of 276, y'all. Mark 13:38, the tares of the son of the evil one. The enemy sowing them is the devil. Matthew 13:39, son of the devil, the enemy of all, serpents and scorpions and all the power of the enemy. Luke 10:19. It's all going to be a fractal of this 276 number, y'all, and this is what's incredible. From the power of Satan to God, Satan hindered, Satan transformed himself into an angel of light. Santa Claus, Christmas, it has an air of, oh, it's the time to be jolly and giving. No, it's the time when the pagans killed people so the sun wouldn't burn out. And God said, don't do that stuff. And we're obviously not killing kids, but we're still doing the same custom. It's like, well, I'm going to be a Nazi but not actually kill any Jews. You're still a Nazi. Why hath Satan filled thine heart to lie? 2760. Acts 5:3, 1 Timothy 1:20, 1 Corinthians 5:5. It's all these phrases, not the verses themselves necessarily. The phrases are going to be fractals of this number. Okay. So it just keeps going. The dragon, Revelation 13:14, with the dragon, Revelation 12:7, was cast the dragon, the great serpent, 12:9. That's all here. Y'all can pause it yourself. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? Obvious verse, 276 times 6. You know, and that's basically what this book is about, is finding those specific numbers the Bible talks about and finding the codes after the fact. Check it out.